doing insane right now.
I wore lipstick this morning.
Well, you've never seen it? It's very hazy, though. The camera's right up there. It's not like an HD. It's not high definition television or anything like that. Oh, we got another question up here.
There we go.
Yeah, will there be a drop-off station for all prescription meds? Yep, we just answered that. Yes, they will be. Bring those old prescription meds, and the sheriff's department will get rid of them the correct way.
Yes, and they continue to do that too, and they even not at the health fair. They have a drop off there.
Yeah.
Continuously. I don't want to forget to thank the Wayne County Health Department, the Wayne Memorial Hospital, of course. They're going to be there. They're going to have a booth. They're going to, they're an integral part of our community. We're so thankful they're going to be there. Several nursing homes, the Wayne County School nutritionists, the area agency on aging, and of course, like Chip said earlier, durable medical equipment companies, and dozens more have signed up to take part.
Okay.
But those that I just mentioned, I didn't want to leave those out. They're critical, like I said, very critical part of our community. Want to make sure that we get a plug in for them.
And Carrie Starling and Leona Harder. I mean,
absolutely.
I want to say huge. This really, no offense, Dr. Davis, but if these girls didn't put in the hours and hours and hours of effort recruiting all these vendors and reaching out to the community, so Carrie and Leona work tirelessly to answer questions, coordinate, get the gym set up, accommodate everybody. So
well, don't you know that us guys are the big thinkers and the planners, and y'all are the doers and workers? Is that right?
We're not going to get into that discussion this morning. I'm going to smile and wave.
You just going to smile. See, smile for the camera up there, Chastity. There you are. I'm just kidding, Chastity. I'm just kidding, Chastity. You know that.
Carrie and Leona have done a great job, and they work, like I said, tirelessly, and it's a huge passion of theirs to give back to the community. So thanks, girls. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. They've done a wonderful job, and they're working 9 days on this thing.
Okay.
Still are. So we're excited. Everyone come, have a great time. It's 4 hours. Make the time to come. You don't have football to watch. You don't have any other excuses. Be there.
All right. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be sunny skies. How about 70? Wayne Community Health Fair, 10 to 2. This Saturday on the grounds there at Unity Church of God. And we appreciate y'all coming in. We got Chastity and Dr. Davis and Chip in this morning. Coming up next, we got some folks from Unity Church of God. There's an Ironman competition coming up, plus a big old Easter egg hunt. We'll talk about that in a couple of minutes.
Since 1941, First Franklin Financial has been helping our friends and neighbors with their financial needs. Thousands of you have put your trust in our company, and we thank you for your loyalty. The next time you have unexpected expenses or want to consolidate some bills, remember, your friends at First Franklin Financial are here when you need us. We're conveniently located in the shopping center between Walmart and Goodwill, or you can call us at 427-4237. Apply online at www.1ffc.com. Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located in the shopping center between Walmart and Goodwill, or you can call us at 427-4237. Or you can apply online at www.1ffc.com. First Franklin Financial Corporation, NMLSR number 141654, Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
For over 60 years, Altamaha Federal Credit Union has been a part of our community. Folks you know and trust, always here when you need us. We're celebrating our 60th anniversary by bringing you better ways to handle your money, by updating our system and implementing great new features and benefits to you, like an automated phone number that allows you quick, safe, and easy access to your account 24/7. The ability to transfer funds and send money to anyone with just a few simple steps. The security of e-statements, no more hard copies through the mail, and you can set up text alerts that give you instant information about your account. Here's to another 60 years of making life easy for our members. More community involvement and continuing to be more efficient, safe, secure, stronger, and better than ever. Drop by anytime or visit us online at altamaha.org and join us today to reap the benefits of a financial institution that's run by hometown people with a hometown attitude towards service. Come home to Altamaha Federal Credit Union, Jessup, Ludowici, and Scriven.
Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jessup. The time now is 8:27. And Bob, man, we had 3 guests in, now we got 4. This is some folks here from the Unity Church of God, and they're going why don't we go ahead? Who wants to start first? No, we got to start with over here, all the way in front of you. Introduce yourself and your position there at Unity Church of God. What's going on, okay?
Hey, I'm Pastor Tony, and I work with the children and with the administrative part of Unity, and we're excited today to have some great guests here. Of course, we got Pastor Calvin Anderson, and then we have an Ironman men's conference today at the church, 7 o'clock in our social hall, and today we've got some guest speakers with us that are going to be coming in, and they're from the old school wrestling.
Old school wrestling,
yeah, former world heavyweight champions. We've got Thunderbolt Patterson, and we've got the illustrious youngest NWA World Heavyweight Champion in the history of wrestling, Tommy Wildfire Rich. We're glad to have these guys. They're going to be at the church tonight at 7 o'clock sharing their testimonies of how the Lord has changed their life, and now they're spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ. Pastor?
Okay, Calvin, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good, doing good. We had last night they shared just a little bit in our regular Wednesday night service, and it was tremendous, and I know tonight's going to be awesome, and I'm not going to take a lot of time. Just we honored to have Thunderbolt with us and Tommy Wildfire Rich with us, and I know it's going to be good tonight. Just invite the community to come out and be a part of this for the men. Try to get men together and get men encouraged, and that's what it's about.
Okay, that sounds good. Why don't we get both these mics and move them in front of our guests here that'll be speaking tonight, that spoke also last night. We got to move that way forward to them there. Just bring it forward. It'll move in any direction you want it to go in, because you got to be about this close to the mic for it to be able to pick up. And so introduce yourself when you come on, when you get on, and tell us a little bit about what you'll be speaking about tonight. Go ahead.
Heaven high, sir.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Very
so you
good.
used to wrestle, huh?
I used to do a little bit.
You used to do a little bit?
Yes,
where,
sir.
where at? All over the place, or?
Pretty near.
Pretty near, huh?
Pretty near. Yes, all over the United States and a few places. Yes.
Okay, so you wrestled all over the place. When was your prime years? The years?
Well, that's a long story, sir. I was clipped out of my prime.
You were clipped?
years.
Okay, was that like in what years? What years? 60s, 70s?
No, I started wrestling in 1965.
Okay, so you started back in the 60s, okay?
65.
Mhm.
And then in 75, I got blackballed.
You did? That's not good.
Well, I mean,
Did you ever wrestle down in Jacksonville in the 60s, Jacksonville, Florida? Yeah, there at the Coliseum?
But, Orlando.
Did you ever wrestle against that Russian guy?
Which one?
Oh, God, what was his name? He was the mean guy.
Ivan Koloff?
Yes!
Yes.
You did?
Yeah.
The reason why is I grew up in Jacksonville in the 60s, and Dad took me and my brothers there to the Coliseum to watch wrestling every so often, and I guarantee you I probably saw you there.
Malenko, Pat Son, I mean, some of the greats that's been through there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Eddie Graham. It's a long story. I wish that some of the people would come out tonight, because, I mean, I'm going to get kind of raw.
Okay. And you're going to talk about your testimony.
But my testimony,
Mhm.
my testimony is about Jesus Christ.
That's right.
It's about God. What God has done for me and what he will do for everybody if you just open up your heart and get you a little bit of understanding and let him help you to renew your mind.
Okay. What was your ring name? What was you were called in the ring?
Well, they call me Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt. Okay. Thunderbolt. And your real name is?
Claude Patterson.
Claude Patterson.
There
Okay,
it
Claude.
is.
All right.
Thank God for Jesus.
Okay. And you're going to be speaking tonight. What time once again, y'all?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock there at Unity Church of God. Everyone's invited.
So
especially
tell
the men.
them to call somebody
And bring them.
and tell somebody
Okay.
that the movement of God, you know, it's time for us to, as they say, take this country together, bring it together. You
That's
can look
right.
at what's going on in the world today and know that we need Jesus. He
Okay.
left the roadmap here for us.
Okay.
And the only way to God is through Jesus.
All right, preach on, brother.
Well, I mean, it's not, I'm not preaching. I'm going to tell you some
You do
facts right now.
Okay.
But I will
Preach tonight.
for you if you want me to. You know? So I just
call those wheels going in his brain.
just call somebody and tell somebody that.
But we don't want to give away the good stuff here on the show, so that's going to be tonight at Unity Church of God.
Thank you.
Okay, our next guest this morning. Go ahead.
Tommy Wildfire Ridge. Grew up in Nashville, Tennessee, but come to Georgia in 78, 79.
Uh-huh.
Got my big break, Georgia. I've never thought Tennessee's know where I live, but I've wrestled all over the world and still live here in Georgia, live in Griffin, Georgia. Georgia's home. I've wrestled in Jessup. And for 40 years, I ran from the Lord. And I'm going to tell you, folks, last night was just a start at Unity Church of God. I want to thank Pastor Tony and Pastor Cal for having Thunderbolt and myself. They had a great turnout. We had a great meeting with God. And tonight, we're just going to carry it on over. And all you old school folks out there that remember Georgia Championship Wrestling, you remember Freddie Miller, he said, don't miss it. Be there.
That's right.
Tonight, we want everybody to come out. It starts at 7. We're going to be signing autographs, sharing our testimonies. So, bring your kids out. I mean, it's a hard world now. And it's more so hard for kids. And, I was blessed with 3 healthy daughters, got 8 grandkids. And God's been good to me. He didn't give up on me 40 years later until I wrestled with him and ran from him, chased all the bad habits when all I had to do was stop, stand still. He don't turn nobody away. So if you think God will give up on you, he won't. So y'all please come on out because we had a good turnout last night for the men, the children, the young men. We just invite y'all to come out for a good festivity night and just listen to our word and our testimony. And we expect to have a great turnout tonight. So as Thunderbolt said, call somebody and y'all come on down tonight.
That's right. So you wrestled with God for several years. Sound like some of the Old Testament, early in the Old Testament, they talked about wrestling with God. That's some of the Jewish traditions back then. I mean, wrestling, but
Jacob wrestled with God.
That's right.
He had a bad hip. I got no bad hip now. But I tell you what.
There's a lesson to that story there.
Yes, I should quit running a long time ago. That's what that means. So, but I'm just like, Jessup, Georgia is a great place for wrestling, and it's been a great turnout here at the church. And I'll tell you what, as many belts as I've won, the biggest belt I ever won was when I teamed up with God and get to come share my testimony with folks. It's just, it's a great thing.
Okay, so we had Thunderbolt and your
Tommy Wildfire Ridge.
Wildfire, and they'll both be tonight at Unity Church of God, speaking at 7 o'clock there at Unity Church of God on Sunset Boulevard. Everyone's invited, especially the men. Is that right, Pastor? All right.
Yes, that's men and young guys come out and young boys come out and be a part of it. I'm telling you. Last night was tremendous. We had several people come to the Lord last night. And, it's amazing. When I was a little boy, I watched these guys wrestle and followed them until they, I guess you kind of say, got out of the circuit as far as every week. But it is amazing to see what God's done in their life and what the message that they're carrying now.
Okay, sounds good. I'm glad that y'all are here in Jessup and speaking once again tonight at Unity Church of God. 7 o'clock.
Hey, thank you.
Quiet over here.
Yeah, Bob just being quiet over there. Yeah.
I told Pastor Tony this morning, too, and he told me I had to be here today. I said, you might have to let me call in at 10.
No, that's right. Your main performance was always at night, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Butch, tell the guys to make sure they bring their appetite because we're going to be flipping some flapjacks.
Flapjacks?
And we're going to be having some sausages and all the trimming. So you can make sure you bring your appetite with you. And I think it's going to be an awesome turnout, 7 o'clock in the social hall at Unity Church of God.
So this is going to be in the social hall.
That's
7
right.
o'clock.
7 o'clock in the social hall.
That's right.
Everything going on.
And if you want to hear these guys, if they got the power too sweet to be sour, make sure you come if you will.
Hey,
has he been working on that?
He works on that.
He works on that really hard.
He works on that kind of stuff. He does.
Pastor Tony there.
But hey, It's not gonna be sour tonight. It's gonna be sweet because we're gonna have some homemade cane syrup to go with those flapjacks.
Good, you gotta have cane syrup.
Yeah.
You can have that Yankee maple syrup there, but you gotta have the Southern cane syrup.
We're gonna have the real deal right off the farm. It's gonna be good.
All right.
And thank y'all for letting us come in.
That's great.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure that it's gonna be a great time tonight, Unity Church of God.
I'll get a chance. Maybe I'll get him talking this afternoon. Y'all need to
You might do that. And pastors over there, we're running out of time. We'll set up for y'all to come back on. Let's talk about the community-wide Easter egg hunt that's put on by Big Dog Country and Unity Church of God. We'll do that in the next few days. Yep. So we'll talk about it in the next couple of days. We'll get y'all on, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. Man, what a Butch and Bob show this morning. Tons of guests in this morning, all kinds of great subjects to talk about. Big Wayne Community Health Fair this Saturday at Unity Church of God from 10 to 2 with all kinds of health professionals there and vendors. And then, of course, the great program they're going to have tonight at Unity Church of God at 7 o'clock with Wildfire and Thunderbolt there giving their testimony. All right, the time now is 8:38. Yes, thank you very much. Let me tell you, y'all go to it. Man, they are some characters, man. Let me tell you. Them old